This is my 66th video. In this video, I want to talk on very interesting topic. The topic is road discipline. Road discipline is the compliance with the traffic rules. But as all of you know, today nobody obeys the traffic rules of our country. So the traffic rules are framed by the Road Transport Authority of the state, and it seems most of the citizens of our country, most of the societal members of our nation are not obeying the traffic rules. The reason being they don't respect the traffic rules. That is a problem. So, as a citizen, one must respect the traffic rules and try to obey the traffic rules framed by the road transport authorities. If you obey the traffic rules, then you can drive the vehicles, you can avoid the road accidents. It is very interesting to note that most of the younger brand of the citizens, they are not obeying the traffic rules. They are driving their vehicles at a very high speed, and very recklessly they are driving the vehicles on the roads without caring their fellow commuters. This will result in the road accidents. The road accidents are very fatal sometimes, and resulting in the loss of life, and damaging the economy of the individual family and also economy of the nation at large. The reasons unknown why the people are not obeying the traffic rules or not respecting the traffic rules. And it is not only in the cities, even the towns and villages also the road accidents are occurring. And the very interesting thing is the vehicle drivers are driving the vehicles at very high speed, and under the influence of alcohol they drive the vehicles, and they drive the vehicles without following the traffic rules, and while driving their vehicles, even two-wheelers also and three-wheelers also, even the car owners, four-wheelers, and also the lorry drivers also, while driving their vehicles, they simply use their mobiles and try to send the text messages while driving. This leads to the reckless driving, careless driving, and uncontrolled driving on the roads, and resulting in the accidents which are fatal, and with a heavy loss of life on the roads and damage of the vehicles they are driving. So that is how why the citizens are not obeying the traffic rules. It is still an unknown fact for the reasons unknown. So it is the duty of the citizens, members of our society, to have inculcate the habit of road discipline. Road discipline means compliance with the traffic rules framed by the road transport authorities. You know, most of the time, it is the younger brand of the citizens who are driving very recklessly, and they are just take from left to right or right to left, overtake the vehicles from right to left very at a very high speed, causing accidents. They overtake the younger brand of citizens in our country, overtake their vehicles from left to right or right to left at a very high speed, causing accidents. And this accident is becomes very fatal, and with heavy loss of life and damage of the vehicles. And it's a very interesting to note that the youth is not bothered about the fellow commuters. Always they bother about their vehicles and the speed. At a very high speed, recklessly they drive, and you know the road discipline. That means driving the vehicles very cautiously is nothing but road discipline. And people seem to be not having this road discipline, due to which the road accidents are occurring everywhere, not only in the villages, not only in the towns, in the cities, in the colony streets, and small colonies also the road accidents are occurring. In the road accidents occurring in the national highways and the state roadways and the urban roads and the village roads and roads in the towns, roads in the even the colonies and the cities and the small streets in the colonies of the city. That means the accident occurrence of the accidents is not restricted in a particular region, particular place, particular a point of region. That means everywhere they are occurring. Road accidents are taking place everywhere. National highways, roadways, state roadways, and towns, and even inroads of the city and colonies, streets of the colonies. Everywhere the road accidents are occurring. So that means it clearly shows that the drivers who are driving these two-wheelers or three-wheelers or four-wheelers or light motor vehicles or heavy vehicles are not cautious about the driving of the vehicle. They are not obeying the traffic rules. That means they don't have road discipline. Since they don't have discipline, the senior citizens or even younger brand of citizens, they don't have road discipline. The road accidents are occurring and damaging the economy of the individuals, economy of the family members, and also the economy of the nation. Because this sort of accidents will result in the loss of life and damage of the vehicles, resulting in the loss of economy and life. So therefore, it is very mandatory in respect of driving every citizen, every responsible citizen, younger brand of citizen, youth should obey the traffic rules, should inculcate the habit of road discipline, which is very important because if you drive the vehicles with negligence and recklessness, it will result in the accidents. And what happens is the youth, they very speedily they move on the roads without caring fellow commuters and moving on the roads. And sometimes the youth, younger brand citizens, they overtake suddenly from right to left or left to right, resulting causing accidents on the road in the middle of the road. So this very pitiable condition. Therefore, it should be addressed very carefully, immediately by the authorities. This sort of road accidents should be avoided. To avoid the road accidents and to avoid the reckless driving on the roads, the authorities, road transport authorities, should frame very strict rules and see that the rules or traffic rules are enforced with caution and vigilance. So, dear viewers, if you like my video, you can kindly share, subscribe, and comment. Thank you very much, dear viewers.